Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to see the new the continuation for the lesson 12, that is carbonyl compound. Today we are going to see the last topic of this aldehyde and ketone. What are the tests for aldehyde and ketone? What are the uses of aldehyde and ketone? So next we are going to see the continuation for the carboxylic acid. So before going to that, what are the tests for aldehydes? So how to identify the compound containing aldehydes? First one is tolerance reagent. What is meant by tolerance reagent? So it is otherwise called the silver mirror test. Okay, this is otherwise called the silver mirror test. This year your practical having this tolerance reagent is there. So that is silver mirror test. What is meant by tolerance reagent? That is thus nothing but it is an ammoniacal silver nitrate solution. So that is aldehyde is formed and the bright red silver mirror is produced due to the formation of silver metal. So that is it is look like a bright silver mirror is formed. Bright silver mirror is formed. So that is called a silver mirror test for aldehyde. What is the reagent is added? The aldehyde plus aldehyde react with ammoniacal silver nitrate. So that is ammoniacal silver nitrate, right? So that is in the presence of hydroxyl to form this, that is acetate. Aldehyde is present, it turn into silver mirror. So that is the solution is turned into look like a silver mirror. So because the silver is formed in that one. So this is called as tolerance reagent. So next one is Fehling solution test. What is meant by Fehling solution A? What is Fehling solution A? Copper sulfate. Copper sulfate what color? That is the blue color. The blue color, suppose the aldehyde is present, mean the blue color is turned into red color. So red, that is red precipitate. Blue color turn into red precipitate. Okay. So what is meant by Fehling solution B? That is sodium potassium tartrate. Suppose they are asking for 1 mark. What is Fehling solution A? Copper sulfate solution. What is Fehling solution B? That is sodium potassium tartrate. So next one is that is Benedict solution. What is meant by Benedict solution test? Again it is a mixture of copper sulfate and sodium citrate and the sodium hydroxide, that is called as Benedict solution. So here also this is added aldehyde. When copper blue color it turn into red color. Here also copper blue color turn into red color. So next one is what is meant by Chips reagent test. What is meant by Chips reagent test? So that is dilute solution aldehyde is added with the Chips reagent. It turn into red color decolorized. Red color decolorized. So when you are passing the SO2, when you are passing Chips reagent, then SO2 is passed, mean it turn into red color is decolorized. Okay, so that is called as, this is otherwise this is a positive test. This is known as test for aldehyde, but this ketone does not answer for this Chips reagent test because ketones do not, acetone however give a positive test but slowly. The Chips reagent test, these all test for present is there in the 12th standard practicals, right? So in this year, that is organic practical, all this solution, Fehling test, for Benedict's test, Chips reagent and the tolerance reagent. This is the test for aldehyde. Okay. So next one is what are the uses of aldehyde? What are the uses of aldehyde? See, first one is formaldehyde. Uses of formaldehyde. What is meant by formaldehyde? 40% of aqueous solution of formaldehyde is called formalin. What is meant by formalin? Do you know about formalin? So that is the mainly it is the specimen preservation. So everyone know that. So in the biology lab, all the specimens are kept in a liquid. No, that liquid is called as formalin. So that is used as a biological specimens, and also formalin has the hardening effect. Hence, it is used for tanning. So what is meant by tanning? So the hardening effect, the color வந்து மாறுறதுக்கு. So that is tanning. Formalin is used in the production of thermosetting plastic known as bakelite and is heating by phenol with formalin. So here that is the formalin, how it will be again the one thermosetting plastic. So that is heat stabilizing plastic made up of this formalin. Another one is acetaldehyde. So acetaldehyde is used for silver mirroring. Suppose any of the object having the silver mirror shining appearance, mean it is used in this acetaldehyde. Paraldehyde is used in medicine in a hypnotic. Hypnotic na the mesmerization solvanga. So that is called as hypnotic. Acetaldehyde is used in the commercial preparation of number of organic compounds like acetic acid, ethyl acetate, acetaldehyde. Most of the compound of this acid and the acetate ester. This is acetate mean ester compound. This is acid compound. These are the precursor. Precursor na acetaldehyde la irundhu idu vandu most nariya compound vandu idhula irundhu prepare pandrom. Next one is acetone. What is acetone? Acetone is used as a solvent in the manufacture of smokeless gunpowder. So acetone is used as a solvent in the manufacture of smokeless gunpowder. So that is, it is used as an explosive. It is used as a nail polish remover. So everyone know the nail polish remover, that is made up of only the acetone. It is used in the preparation of sulfonal and hypnotic. So this is also used as a medicine in the hypnotic. It is used in the manufacture of thermo-softening plastic, that is called as perispex. So that is the made up of thermo-softening. So that is heat வந்து withstand பண்ணாத ஒரு சாஃப்டா பிளாஸ்டிக் வந்து manufacture பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகுது. Next one is benzaldehyde. Is a flavoring agent. So flavoring agent, all the aromatic. Why it is called as aromatic? That is aroma, that is sweet smell. All the aromatic compounds are sweet smell. So that is, it is used as a flavoring agent. It is used in perfumes, in the dye intermediate. So most of the dye manufactured by this compound. Another one is starting material for the synthesis of several other organic compounds like cinnamaldehyde, cinnamic acid and benzyl chloride. So these are the starting material, that is benzaldehyde. So aromatic ketone. Aromatic ketone, that is acetophenone, has been used in the perfumery and hypnotic under the name Hypnone. So that is, it is also used in the medicine and also the perfume industry. So that is the aromatic compounds are mainly aroma. So preparation of the perfumes. Benzophenone is in the perfumery and the preparation of the benzhydral drops. So mainly it is used in the perfumery and also used in the drops. So that is the eye lotion. So these are the manufacture using this ketones. Okay, so that's all about this carbonyl compound, that is aldehyde and ketone. Next, the same lesson we are containing the new topic, that is carboxylic acid. So next topic is carboxylic acid. What is carboxylic acid? The carbon compound containing carboxyl functional group. So that is COOH. That is, we already know that this is carboxyl. It is called as carboxylic acid. This is the combination of carbonyl group and the hydroxyl group. So that is, we can write like this, or C double bond OH. What is this compound name? So this is called as carbonyl compound. This is called as hydroxyl group. So that is, we are explain what is carboxyl group. This is carbonyl compound. Carbonyl, this is hydroxyl group. That is called as hydroxyl group. So this is called as carboxylic acid. The carboxyl group is its own characteristic. Carboxylic acid is the aliphatic or aromatic. So this is containing, this is aliphatic or aromatic. Aromatic. Okay, so this is depending on the alkyl or the aryl group, that is carboxylic acid, carbon can be classified. High members of this carboxylic acid, that is C12 to C18. That is mainly it is occur in the fatty acid and ester of glycerol. So next we are going to see the nomenclature of carboxylic acid. Okay, nomenclature of carboxylic acid. What is the nomenclature? First one is how to write the IUPAC name. First you write the suffix end is oic acid. IUPAC name, the suffix containing oic acid. How to mention that as oic acid? First one is how to write. This is HCOOH. What is the root word? So how many carbon is there? What is the root word? How to write the IUPAC name? Only one carbon, that is meth. Okay, meth, the compound is saturated methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. What is the IUPAC name? Is methanoic acid. What is the common name? That is formic acid. Formic acid. Okay, this is the first one. Next one is, so what is this compound name? I am writing the compound CH3COOH. What is this compound name? Acetic acid. So this is common name is acetic acid. Okay, so how many carbon is there according to the IUPAC name rule? How many carbon is there? One carbon, two carbon, that is two carbon, that is eth. The compound is saturated, so that is AN, ethanoic acid. Oic acid, ethanoic acid. Okay, so next one is the same compound I am writing here. CH3, CH, CH3. Okay. So then COOH. So how to write the IUPAC name? So how to numbering this compound? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So how to write? So 3 carbon mean what is the root word? So prop. So prop. The compound is saturated. So that is AN-oic acid. Because the compound containing only single bond, that is the reason we are adding ANE. So E is silent, so that is propanoic acid. So then substitutional group, that is 2-methyl propanoic acid. Okay, so this is the another compound. So what is the common name? Isobutyric. So isobutyric acid. Isobutyric acid. Okay, this is common name. This is IUPAC name. IUPAC name. Okay, so next one is, this is aromatic acid, right? This is aromatic compound, CH2COOH. Okay, so how to write the name of this compound? That is, what is this CH3COOH? What is this compound name? Suppose you leave this compound. What is the compound name? CH3COOH, that is acetic acid. So here that is phenyl compound. How to write the name? Phenyl acetic acid. This is common name, phenyl acetic acid. Okay, phenyl acetic acid. Again, how to write the IUPAC name? 2-phenyl. So 1, 2. So second position containing phenyl group. So how to write the IUPAC name? 2-phenyl ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. 2-phenyl ethanoic acid. Okay, so this is another one. So next one is COOH, then COOH. What is this compound name? This is common name is called as oxalic acid. You remind that is called as oxalic acid. How to write the IUPAC name? So that is 2 carbon. 2 carbon mean what is the root word? Eth. The compound is saturated, that is AN, ethane. 1,2 dioic acid. Okay, so that is because that is 2 carboxylic acid is there. So that is dioic acid. So that is called as oxalic acid. Another one is 3 carbon. So 3 carbon, again I am writing here COOH, then COOH. So here 3 carbon, that is called as 3 carbon. What is the root word? Propane. 1, 2, 3. So propane. 1,3 dioic acid. Okay, propane dioic acid. The common name is malonic acid. Malonic acid. Okay, what is the common name? It is the malonic acid. This is the 3 carbon is called as malonic acid. Then 4 carbon, CH2COOH. Then CH2COOH. That is called as succinic acid. Succinic acid. Succinic acid. How to write the IUPAC name? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, how to write? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 carbon butane. 1, 4 dioic acid. Dioic acid. Okay. Butane dioic acid. Another one is, this is 4 carbon. Next one is 5 carbon. CH2, CH2COOH. Then CH2, COOH. How many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is succinic acid, glutaric acid. Glutaric acid. Glutaric acid. How to naming this compound? 5 carbon pentane. Pentane dioic acid. Pentane dioic acid. Pentane 1,5 dioic acid. Again. So this is the 5 carbon. Next one is 6 carbon. How to write the 6 carbon? So here that is CH2, CH2, COOH. Here CH2, CH2, COOH. So here also hexane. Adipic acid. What is the common name? Adipic acid. Adipic acid. So just you reminder that is number of carbon. Hexane dioic acid. Okay, so this is the adipic acid, 1,6 dioic acid. Hexane 1,6 dioic acid. So this is the common name. So the IUPAC common name, 2 carbon mean oxalic acid, 3 carbon means malonic acid. Here then again succinic acid, then 5 carbon means glutaric acid, 6 carbon means that is adipic acid. Okay, these are all the important compound of this carboxylic acid. What is the structure of this carboxyl group? What is the main structure of this carboxyl group? Structure of carboxyl group. What is the structure of carboxyl group? So how to write the compound? or C. Okay, so this is the one way we are writing the compound, right? So now, so the compound is coming that side means again this bond is, so this is the, it is exhibit with the resonance structure. This is the alkyl compound. Now this will become negative charge. So this will become positive charge. Okay, this containing positive charge, again this one. So this is the exhibit with the resonance structure. So carboxyl represent the COH, the oxygen atom, both the oxygen and the carbon atom. This carbon oxygen atom is also sp2 hybridized. sp2 hybridization. So due to this hybridization, carboxyl carbon, this is carbon oxygen overlap, that is sigma bond, 1 pi bond. Here only 1 sigma bond. So here also 1 sigma bond. So that is 3 sigma bond. 3 sigma bond. Each of the 2 oxygen atoms, the carbon atoms are left with the 1 hybridized p orbital which is perpendicular. That is delocalization of this is possible for the delocalization of this electron, because this electrons is coming inside me. This is carbon. This electron is coming out, going out. So that is, this is negative charge. உள்ள வந்தா positive, வெளியில வந்தா negative. அது மட்டும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோ. So இப்போ இங்க electron உள்ள வந்ததனால இது வந்து நமக்கு positive. இது electron வெளியில போனதனால இது negative. Okay, so that is this carbon and oxygen is a sp2 hybridization. This carbon oxygen is forming 1 sigma bond, 1 pi bond. This is 1 sigma bond. Here also 1 sigma bond. So that is 3 sigma bond and 1 pi bond. One is delocalized. So that is the reason it is again this carboxylic carbon is the less electrophilic than the carbonyl carbon because of the possible resonance structure. This is called as less electrophilic. Less electrophilic because of the resonance structure, delocalization of lone pair electron from the oxygen in the hydroxyl group. So oxygen inge irundhu hydroxyl group ku varudhu, inge irundhu velila podhu. So that is the reason it is a less electrophilic than the carbonyl carbon. Okay, so that's all about the structure of the carboxyl group. Okay, how next one is preparation of carboxylic acid. The previous lesson we studied oxidation of alcohol, that is the primary alcohol is oxidized. What will happen? So that is form the aldehyde. Again it will oxidize to form carboxylic acid. Okay, carboxylic acid. Again secondary alcohol is oxidized ketone. The ketone is also oxidized, that is the carboxylic acid. This is already we studied. Again here also the same thing, carboxylic acid. So same thing. First one is oxidate primary alcohol, from the oxidation of primary alcohol. Primary alcohol. How to form the primary alcohol? First one is, so primary alcohol oxidize panna enna kedaikum, CH3 CH2OH. So that is oxidized in the presence of potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate. So aldehyde kedaikum. So that is CH3 CHO aldehyde. Again it will oxidize, that is from the acetic acid. Okay, so this is the another one. This is acetic acid. Acetic acid. This is acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. This is ethyl alcohol. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one, hydrolysis of nitriles. What is nitrile? That is cyanide compound. Hydrolysis of nitriles. What is the hydrolysis of nitrile? So again methyl cyanide, CH3 C triple bond N, methyl cyanide. When react hydrolysis means breakdown with water molecule, that is hydrolysis. Water lysis mean breakdown. So breakdown of this compound with water. So that is the triple bond will be breakdown. So that is CH3 acetic acid, CH3COOH plus NH3. Okay, ammonia. This is acetic acid. This is methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide. Okay, so next one is acidic hydrolysis of ester. Acidic hydrolysis of ester. What is the acidic hydrolysis of ester? First one is ethyl acetate. Ester compound, that is ethyl acetate, CH3, C double bond O, C2H5. Ethyl acetate plus water molecule, that is H plus. So what is acetic acid will be formed and the ethyl alcohol. So that is CH3, C double bond O, OH plus ethyl alcohol, C2H5 OH. What is the component? This is acetic acid. This is ethyl alcohol. What is this component? Ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one, from Grignard reagent. What is meant by Grignard reagent? So what is Grignard reagent? From Grignard reagent. So that is Grignard னு சொல்வாங்க. So Grignard reagent. We already studied the previous year. So what is Grignard reagent? Or MgX. What is this? This is alkyl magnesium halide. This is called as Grignard reagent. Alkyl magnesium halide, or will be any other compound will be coming. Okay, so that is the alkyl magnesium halide. First one is how it will prepare from the acetic acid. So first one is carbon dioxide. This is the carbon dioxide. Here methyl magnesium bromide. Okay, this is a Grignard reagent in the presence of dry ether. What will happen? So the both side, one CH3 coming the other side of this carbon, another compound is attached to this one. So that is CH3C double bond O, OMgBr. Okay, then hydrolysis. Hydrolysis, what will happen? The bond will be breakdown. Okay, so the bond breakdown. What is the compound? Here 1H, then OH. The hydrolysis. How to write? CH3C double bond O, OH, acetic acid, again Mg, one side Br, other side OH. Okay, so this is the compound. What is this compound name? Acetic acid. Acetic acid. This is carbon dioxide, methyl magnesium bromide. Magnesium bromide. Okay, so this is the another compound. This is the first preparation of this Grignard reagent. Again the same compound with the aromatic Grignard reagent. So aromatic, that is same compound, the same thing. So aromatic, so that is benzene ring. Benzene ring, magnesium bromide. How to write? In the presence of dry ether. How to write? The same compound. So one benzene ring coming there before this carbon, again after this carbon. So again benzene ring. So that is carbon double bond O, OMgBr. So again the bond will be breakdown. Hydrolysis of water. So what is the compound? Again here OH, then H. What is the compound will be formed? So here that is C double bond O, OH, benzoic acid plus MgBr, then OH. This is benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. Okay, so this is the another one. This is the preparation from the Grignard reagent. Next one is hydrolysis of the acid hydrochlorides and the anhydride. Hydrolysis of acyl halides and anhydrides. Okay, so how to write? First one is acetyl chloride. So what is the formula? Acetyl chloride CH3 C double bond O Cl plus H2O. That is called as acetyl chloride. Acetyl chloride when you are hydrolysis to form the acetic acid CH3 C double bond O OH. That is acetic acid plus HCl. Okay. So next one is acid anhydride. What is the anhydride formula? So again, what is anhydride? So here CH3 C double bond O, here O C double bond O CH3. The compound will be breakdown. One is OH hydrolysis. So one side is OH, another side is H. So they both side to form the acetic acid. So that is 2 molecular acetic acid CH3C double bond O OH acetic acid. Okay. So the same compound of this aromatic compound, that is C6H5 C double bond O C double bond O C6H5. Okay. Then H2O. What is this compound? Again the compound will be breakdown. One is benzoic acid, again benzoic acid, that is 2 molecular benzoic acid C6H2 C6H5 C double bond O OH. Okay. This is benzoic anhydride. What is this? Is benzoic acid. Okay. Next one is oxidation of alkyl benzene. Oxidation of alkyl benzene. Again aromatic. What is this compound name? CH3. That is the compound name is called as toluene. On oxidation. So that is OH KMnO4 in the presence of oxidation to form the benzoic acid. The compound is called as benzoic acid. Next we are going to see what are the physical properties of carboxylic acid. Is a aliphatic carboxylic acid up to 9 carbon, that is a colorless. So remainings are the color and odor. The higher members are colorless wax like solid. So higher members mean after 9. So up to 9 carbon means that is called as colorless one and liquid, and also pungent smell odor. Pungent smell na what the mookke tolakra smell. So that is the ammonia smell. The higher members are colorless wax like another one. Carboxylic acid has the higher boiling point than the aldehyde. And because of this reason, what is the reason? Because of this molecular weight is increase. When the molecular weight is increases, mean automatically the boiling point will be increases due to more to the association of the molecule through the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. What do you mean by intermolecular hydrogen bonding? Say the one example. That is the carboxylic acid. Here or COH, then double bond O. This is one carboxylic acid. Here another carboxylic acid, carbon, double bond O. Here or this is oxygen, then hydrogen. So in between the dimer, most of the time the dimer it is forming intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Because of this presence of this intermolecular hydrogen bonding, so that is the reason intermolecular hydrogen bonding exists in the wafer phase. So that is when you are heating, it is forming a intermolecular hydrogen bonding, because the dotted line indicate that is the hydrogen bonding with the neighboring another molecule. Another one is low aliphatic carboxylic acid are miscible with water. So up to 4 carbon is a miscible. Miscible means that is mixed with the water. Higher the carboxylic acids are insoluble in water. And another one is vinegar is a 6 to 8% solution of acetic acid. So what is meant by vinegar? Vinegar we already know that is 6 to 8% solution of acetic acid. Okay, so this is called as vinegar. Okay, so this is the another one. When aqueous acetic acid is cooled at 190 to 89.5, acetic acid solidifies and form. Suppose when acetic acid is solidified means it is form of ice-like crystals. Next we are going to see the chemical properties of carboxylic acid. Chemical properties of carboxylic acid. What are the chemical properties of carboxylic acid? First one is reaction with metal. Reaction with metal. How to explain the reaction with metal? So first one is metal means that is sodium. Sodium metal. So that is acetic acid. CH3, C double bond O, OH. Okay. Plus Na. Okay. That is sodium. That is acetic acid. Acetic acid. To form the H will be removed and they form the ONA, sodium acetate. CH3, C double bond O, ONA plus H2. What is the compound name is? Sodium acetate. Next to the same one, reaction with alkali. Reaction with alkali. How to react with alkali? Again acetic acid. What is the formula of acetic acid? CH3, C double bond O, OH. Acetic acid. Alkali means that is sodium hydroxide. So that is H2O will be removed. Okay. So H2O will be removed to form CH3, C double bond O, ONA. The same sodium acetate. Sodium acetate plus H2O. Okay. So next one is reaction with carbonates and bicarbonate. Test for carboxylic acid. So that is reaction with carbonate and bicarbonate. Reaction with carbonate. So again acetic acid. CH3, C double bond O, OH plus Na2, sodium carbonate to form the sodium acetate. Again carbon dioxide is removed to form the CH3, C double bond O, ONA plus CO2. Okay, so this is the another one. This is sodium acetate. Again carbon dioxide is removed. What is this? This is called as acetic acid. This is also acetic acid. What is this component? Sodium carbonate. This is called as sodium carbonate, that is sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. Okay, so this is the reaction with involving OH bond, reaction with metal and reaction with alkali. And next we are going to see all the carboxylic acid turn blue litmus to red. So all the carboxylic acid, blue litmus paper into red color. Okay, so this is the another important characteristics of this carboxylic acid. So next we are going to see the reaction involving COH bond. Okay, so how to, first one is reaction with PCl5, PCl3 and SOCl2. So then acetic acid CH3, C double bond O, OH, then PCl5. So how it will be acetic acid, how it will be break down. So here the oxygen bond will be break. Okay. So here PCl5, here one Cl, here one Cl, remaining PCl3. So that is the 5 compound, 5 Cl divide like this. So what is the compound name? Acetyl chloride. C double bond O, Cl, acetyl chloride. Then POCl3, then HCl. Okay, so this is the compound. This is the PCl5. Again the same compound, C6H5, C double bond O, OH. Then SO, thionyl chloride. What is the compound name? Thionyl chloride. So again it is replaces. Here also the same thing. SOCl2, C6H5, C double bond O, Cl plus SO2 plus HCl. Okay, so here the compound is also here breakdown. Here one Cl, here one Cl, here one SO. So this compound thionyl chloride. So again it will be classified. So that is C6H5, C double bond O, acetyl chloride. What is the compound name? Acetyl chloride. Acetyl chloride. This is also acetyl chloride. Next one is esterification. Very important equation. That is the repeatedly asking question. Esterification. What is meant by esterification? Esterification. What is meant by esterification? That is benzoic acid. C6H5, C double bond O, OH plus C2H5, OH. This is benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. This is ethyl alcohol to form the ethyl benzoate. Only water molecule will be removed. So here how to remove? H2O will be removed. What is the compound name? C6H5, C double bond O, O, C2H5. So ethyl benzoate. Ethyl benzoate. So very important equation. So this is the esterification, very important one. That is called as esterification. So next one is reaction involving COOH. Reaction involving COOH. Reaction involving COOH. Okay. So how it will be reaction involving COOH group? Again, partial reduction of alcohol. Reduction. How it will be reduced? Again, CH3, C double bond O, OH, acetic acid, lithium, aluminium hydride, reduction to form the ethanol, CH3, CH2, OH. That is the oxidation means primary alcohol to acid. Again, it is oic acid, ethanol or acetic acid to ethyl alcohol or ethanol. Okay. So what is this compound name? Acetic acid. Again, reduction. That is complete reduction. This is partial reduction. Partial reduction, complete reduction, complete reduction. Okay. So complete reduction, what will happen? That is, it will be in the presence of, it will reduction into alkane compound. So that is acetic acid, CH3, C double bond O, OH. Then complete reduction in the presence of red phosphorus, the important equation 473 Kelvin to form the ethane alkane compound, that is CH3 plus 3I2 plus 2H2O. Okay, that is the important. What is the compound name? 2 carbon mean what is the root word? Eth is a saturated compound, ethane, that is alkane compound. Okay, so next one is decarboxylation, that is removal of carbon dioxide. Decarboxylation, removal of carbon dioxide. What is decarboxylation? So that is again sodium acetate, CH3, C double bond O, ONA, sodium acetate in the presence of alkali when you are heating with the calcium oxide to form the methane. So that is, this compound will be removed. So sodium carbonate will be removed to form this carbon methane, that is CH4, that is Na2CO3. What is the compound name? Methane. So when your reduction means, that is decarboxylation, that is also sodium acetate. sodium acetate. So next one is Hol's electrolysis. Hol's electrolysis. Hol's electrolysis, again it will form the CH3COO-Na, sodium acetate. Again 2 molecule of CH3COO-Na. So here this carbon dioxide will be removed, this is also removed, these two compound will be combined. So that is CH3CH3. On electrolysis to form 2 molecule of carbon dioxide, 2 molecule of sodium. This is, what is this compound name? Ethane. Okay, so next one is reaction with ammonia. Reaction with ammonia, that is NH3. Reaction with ammonia, again acetic acid CH3, C double bond O, OH plus NH3, that is ammonia. So that is ammonium acetate, that is ammonium acetate ion will be formed. O minus NH4 plus, that is ammonium acetate ion. Then we are heating again to form the acetamide, CH3, C double bond O, NH2, that is acetamide plus H2O. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one, action of the heat in the presence of P2O5. Action of heat in P2O5. So what is the equation of this compound? Again acetic acid CH3 C double bond O, OH, acetic acid. Here also another acetic acid, acetic anhydride will be formed in the presence of P2O5, that is acetic anhydride. How it will be formed? So here that is H2O molecule will be removed. Okay, CH3 C double bond O, O, C double bond O, CH3 plus H2O. Okay, so this is the another one, acetic anhydride. So this is called as acetic acid. This is the another one. Okay, next we are going to see the next video. Thank you children. This is the reaction involving COH bond, OH bond, then the COOH bond. Okay, next the continuation for this chapter, seeing the next video. Okay, thank you children.